as it is commonly, generally known, Bhagavad Gita is Upanishad. What is that Upanishad? Which discards our basic ignorance, because of which we become vulnerable to many onslaughts, psychological onslaughts. Upanishad, three words are combined there. Upa means very near, very dear. Ni means very much. Shad, which discards, which elevates, which eliminates. What is that eliminated? It is our ignorance. What is that elevated? It is our mental condition, psychological condition. That is what? Updated, upgraded. And this Upanishad, it takes us further. Certainly it takes us further. Normally our mind, it will be Sat kind. It is ringing at Artha and Kama, money and comfort. Money and comfort. These two always dominate our psychic fabric, because of which we have many psychological, physiological problems. Bhagavad Gita takes us to dharma and moksha. Dharma, it is spiritually rooted activities. Moksha, it is the ultimate liberation. If we plug our personality to these two, dharma and moksha, naturally our performance with artha and kama, with our comforts and desires and unquenchable desires, all this will be well taken care of. Even in that aspect, we will be cultured. We never cross that Lakshmana Rekha. Lakshmana Rekha, a barrier. Beyond that, we are not supposed to go. Beyond that, if we go, our very life system becomes anti-eco-friendly. We must not go beyond that. So, this is called Upanishad. So, in this background, Bhagavad Gita is called Upanishad, which gives the secret and the sacred, holiest knowledge. Why secret? Because it is only addressed to those who have that receiving mind. Receiving mind is important. That type of scripture, it is Bhagavad Gita. As it is known, the first parts, the previous part, it deals with many yogas, we know it. First is Vishada, depression. Chinkrobha, Chinta, deep negative thoughts, trauma inside. Krodha, anger. Bhaya, Chinkrobha, Chinta, negative thoughts, Krodha, anger, Bhaya, fear. These three combined they become Vishada. It is called Vishada. Please understand. We all know the first chapter, it is Vishada Yoga. What is that Vishada Yoga? Because these three, they are our enemies. Why they are enemies? Because they stop our further movement. They become hindrances for our progress. So, they are called Vishada. Immediately that Vishada, it is duly addressed by Krishna in the second chapter. You know, these three, Chinta, Krodha, Bhaya, they come, most of the time they come due to our ignorance, avidya, asmita, that ego complex, raga, too much attachment, dvesha, hatredness, abhinivesha, it is called preoccupied thoughts. These five aspects always create more and more vishada, more and more depression. So, its root must be cut. Avidya, ignorance is the root according to Patanjali. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha, pancha klesha. Five kleshas, traumas. For all other traumas, the main root level trauma, root level mental knot, that is avidya, ajnana. That is to be discarded, eliminated. For that, mind must be elevated. So more and more we go for elevation, so that we get so much enlightenment. Ajnana, ignorance becomes less and less, gets diminished, so that our movement will be free from hurdles. That is what Krishna deals with in the second chapter, third chapter, fourth chapter, fifth chapter. They all deal with Karma Yoga. Jnana Yoga is the basis, then Karma Yoga, then Dhyana Yoga, that is the sixth chapter. Dhyana Yoga continues in the seventh, eighth, ninth chapter. Already now, all these yogas are projected, properly projected by Krishna, just to practice it. Krishna adopted very, very people-friendly technique in this. He goes like this, theory and practice. Science and technology, both go hand in hand. So, the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga, that is the purest form of science, because it deals with the science of consciousness. Science of consciousness. You must go beyond this anu, renu, trina, kastha, article, particles. How to go? That is dealt with in the Karma Yoga. While dealing with article, particles also, you develop yajna drishti. Connect it to the highest power center. Plug it to the highest power center. Naturally, mind becomes elevated. Then whatever work you do, that becomes yajna. Then it is very easy, That is how science of consciousness, it is reflected in our activity. That is how it is articulated. That is how it is articulated. That is how it is exhibited. That is how it is executed. This mode of execution, it is dealt with in all these third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh chapters. How this science of consciousness, which is elaborately projected, portrayed in the second chapter, how it is to be executed, how it is to be articulated. That is what dealt with in all these subsequent chapters. Now Krishna, with the whole concluding mood, now he projects how you have to bring in divinity in all your activity, in all those who are your own kith and kin, your own nearer and dearer around you. There you bring me, Bhagavan. Otherwise it is not possible. Science of consciousness will not be articulated. Science becomes science in lab, as we know. Now with science they study, PhD, MSc they study. But their science, it will be in those four walls. That's why many students, they don't go to pure sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, botany, zoology. In all those departments they are closed. Only mosquitoes move there. Now this is the fate of pure science in our India, in Bharat. Very bad. Very bad sin. People go to technology, engineering, they go. But pure science is always pure, Without theory, how can you go to practical? First of all, the theory part must be properly projected. Then only we can go to technology. Pure science are scientific theories and articulation and execution of it. Both must go hand in hand. So Krishna adopts this technology in the whole Bhagavad Gita. So the real basic theory part, it is the second chapter, and all those subsequent chapters, they are there to project the real execution, real manifestation, real articulation. How those theories can be brought in our day-to-day activities, how they can be brought in our attitudes, how they can be brought in our activities. All those things are dealt with in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th chapters. When you come to the 8th, 10th chapter, there, Bhuya eva mahabaho shruname paramam vachaha yatteham priyamanaya vakshami hitakamya. Wonderful word, hitakamya. Krishna tells, in fact, you are not raising any new questions now, oh my friend Arjuna. I think that all those main queries duly addressed by me, and you also got that very proper clarification about your dilemmas and doubts. Okay, but hitakamya, but it is not the end. This whole deliberation has not reached its culmination. It has not reached the real result, real reflection. That is why that reflection part, culmination part, articulation part still remains untold. That is to be explained. That is why I am going further. Though you are not asking any question, hitakamya, you are my closest friend. That is why your mind must be properly projected. Half knowledge, it is always dangerous. Very dangerous. Half-baked things, they are very dangerous. That is why I must take you to the logical end. In order to get that logical end, I take further part. That is why 10th chapter he takes. It is called Vibhuti Yoga. What is that Vibhuti? Vibhuti means manifestations of Bhagavan in all those living, non-living particles, articles, animate, inanimate, all this world. What type of tree I am there? What type of animal I am there more? evidently exhibited, evidently felt. That is what Krishna goes on making a list. Ashwatha Sarvavrakshanam. There are many trees, no doubt. But among those trees, what is that tree where I am clearly evident? My presence you can feel very much. So Ashwatha tree, people tree, that is the real tree where Bhagavan, that divinity, it is very clear. That is what Krishna says. Ultimately, yadyad vibhutimat sattvam srimad urjitam eva va tat tadev avagachatvam mava tejomsha sambhavam athva bahunaitena kim jnatena tamanagha vishtabhya aham idam kritsanam ekam shena sthitam jagat. These two shlokas we have to remember always. He goes on telling, Ayudhanam aham vajram. You may be seeing many type of ornaments, many type of weapons, but I am Vajra, diamond. So this is metal. That also he takes. Muninam S-VYASA. You may be seeing many great saints everywhere, but among them I am Vyasaha. Aksharanam akarvasmi. You study all syllables, 26 in English, 50 syllables in Sanskrit. 50. You study all these things, but basic syllable, letter, that is A. Aksharanam akarosmi. Dvandva samasikasya. There will be grammatical structures. Compounds will be there. How they are combined, words are combined. There are many methodologies. Grammarians, they show all these things. Dvandvaha, joining two words. In the Dvandva, both will be equal. In all other compounds and complexes, there will be some hierarchy up and down. But if you go to Dvandva, people who know Indian languages and Sanskrit, they know Dvandva Samasa. What is the significance of Dvandva Samasa? Both will be equal. Ramascha Lakshmanascha Rama Lakshmanau. Then no Uttara Padartha or Pura Padartha. In all other samasas, compounds, something will be higher and something will be lower. Or sometimes both will be inferior and something else will be superior. Just like Bahuri Samasa. But Dvandva Samasa, equal. That equality, equanimity, that is protected in Dvandva Samasa. So that Dvandva, there are many samasas, compounds, but I stand for that one. See, so every statement, that is how we have to take for deliberation and deal with. I think this very Adhyaya, 10th chapter, it takes more than 2 years for proper deliberation and definition. That much rich treasure it is compacted here in this 10th chapter, so that Hitakameya, Krishna starts this one dealing with this aspect of life. Vibhuti, divinity, excellent exhibition, manifestation of divinity. That is the real meaning of Vibhuti, Vishesha Bhuti, manifestation. What manifestation? Excellent manifestation, evident manifestation. Of what? Of Paramatman. Where it is? In all living, non-living articles, particles around us. Everywhere you can see that one. At last and final statement, whatever excellent thing you see in your personality or in all other personalities around you, that you feel that it is the real manifestation of divinity, that is the real culmination of this whole chapter. Friends, it is so rich with so much riches. It is so wealthy component in the whole gamut of our various types of treasure houses, like Vedas and Upanishads and Puranas and Itihasas. Om Tat Sat.